Sketching your app. When planning a mobile app idea, it's better to sketch out every iteration with pen on a blank sheet of print paper or a grid paper. You may thought, why do you need to create them? Well, sketching enables us to explore the problem space and define a solution space at the same time. It frames our current understanding of the problem while also helping us to figure out possible solutions. While we sketch out our thoughts, new ideas will emerge. The ambiguity and lack of detail in sketches foster new ideas. By sketching different solutions to a problem, we can explore them without immediately committing to one of them. This gives us new insight and raises new questions. Sketching is essentially a brainstorming exercise. So as you already understand, to better visualize our app and how it's going to look like, we need to sketch it out. This allows us to quickly see how our app idea will work. By applying this to app design, we can create a lot of possible app layouts in a very short time, because sketches shouldn't look good at all. After we reviewed the options, we select favorites and sketch them with slightly more detail of them. But now you may say to me, I don't know how to draw. Well, please don't worry about it. Sketches aren't detailed with shading or anything elaborate, just simple lines and boxes with a few words thrown into overall meaning. Sketches are very effective, but the favorite part of this method is that it allows us to take risks while designing our actual app in Photoshop. If you saw that current layout isn't going to work in Photoshop and you don't like your app idea, how it looks like at the moment, you can go back to your paper and sketch it again in minutes. So okay, what now? Well, how to design them? Is there some secret idea to create those sketches? Well, it didn't. You just get a pen and paper, whatever, and now just start scribble your app down. In the beginning, you will want to capture different ideas for a mobile app or website. Start sketching different versions of a single key screen or parts of it. Your goal is twofold: to generate a lot of different ideas and to explore and evaluate them at the same time. Draw a rectangle to better visualize your smartphone screen and then draw your app layout ideas on it. Once you have a few screens sketched out, you can start to think about how they fit together. In your user experience design, it's called UI flows, or series of key screens. They will showcase how a user would use your solution to accomplish his task in your app. UI flows highlights which interface are used and how the system responds. So, for example, it could be that the user presses the button and what will happen after that? Well, app will open a new screen, it will make a transition or pop-up dialog. It's a very simple step. We already did something similar with storyboards in our previous lesson. You just draw arrows between screen pages, write notes about the transitions. Anything you can think, you just add it on your sheet of paper. This will give you a high-level view of your app. Does the user need to log in and create an account in order to go to your app? If so, draw your login screen and write down that. Then draw an arrow to the screen. This arrow identifies that the user will log in with his account and can go to the next screen, which in Newsreader app case is going to be categories page, where the user is going to select categories of his interests. And you do this to all your app screens. You can get a better understanding how it should look when it's all finished right here. I have drawn it in about 15 minutes in total. By the way, if you don't want to draw your app screens by yourself, you can get iPhone wireframe templates for sketching from here. It's absolutely free. You just need to print them out on the paper and start drawing your app idea.